Yes, sir.
Alright, will you state your name for the record for me?
Uh, Jace Carson.
Carson. Approximately how long have you been in the city of Concrete?
Uh, a year or two.
Alright. Why do you want to become an LSPD officer?
I have prior experience of PD in other cities. I also have a few friends that are in here that I feel like it would be fun to work with them and learn more from them. Training in the PD, I'd like to make the streets safe so people could actually go outside and not fear of somebody robbing them or taking their lives.
Cool deal. Uh, you already stated you already had some experience. Sorry, that was the
Uh,
next question.
no, you're good, sir. Yes, I do.
Cool deal. What are three qualities you possess that you think would benefit in becoming an LSPD officer?
Very motivated. I'm a team worker and I am dedicated to doing the best I can. If that makes sense.
Cool deal. What is your greatest weakness, and how do you plan to address or manage it effectively in this role if you were hired?
Um, so as I said, I'm a hard worker. I really haven't had the time to like look into what my weaknesses are because as I'm going, I learn more and more. I feel like I progress a lot. So I really couldn't tell you what my weakness really is, I'd say. So that's kind of like a hard trick question for me.
Okay. Alright, this next question is going to be a scenario-based question, so just answer to the best of your ability.
Gotcha,
Uh,
sir.
while patrolling, you witness a minor traffic violation, but you initiate a stop. A higher priority emergency call comes through. How would you prioritize your actions?
Um, so if I'm just now getting to the stop and I'm pulling him over, him or her pulling over, I'd walk up to the window, I'd state my name, badge number. I would also ask them for their ID and everything, ID and registration, proof of insurance, run it back. But then if I'm inside the middle of that traffic stop and I get a higher call, I'd give them everything back. I'd say, all right, sir, you're free to go. Sir or ma'am, you're free to go. I have another call to attend to. Just make sure you don't do it again. You could leave when I turn my lights off, and I'd run back to my car, turn my lights off, and then prior my goings to the next place, so I'd say like my name, badge number, 1097 to the location of where I'm going, and if I'm with anybody, I'll say +1, and yeah.
Cool deal. How would you handle difficult conversations or disagreements with others while maintaining professionalism?
um, so is it like with civilians or is it with like other PDs during like a meeting or anything?
It could be either or.
So if I'm dealing with like a civilians having like an argument and it's starting to like escalate, like I'd be like, hey, like you guys like cut it out before like if you guys trying to send anything serious, I will have to call for backup, and you guys will either be detained or possibly going to jail, depending on how this plays out. Um, I'd more just sit there, try de-escalating, like hearing both sides of the story, like, hey, what's this? Like, why are you doing this? And then go to the other person, ask them the same exact questions. And I'd be like, if you guys could like go the other side, like go separate ways. And yeah, that's for that. But if it's like during like PD or anything, I normally just keep it to myself. If it's like a discussion going on and like people don't like agree with it, I just take it up to the higher ups.
Cool deal. What is a 10 code? What are they used for? And if you know any, please list some.
10 codes are used for basically instead of saying like if I'm en route, you basically just say your 10 codes. They are used for interactions, more professionalism. And the ones that I know are 1097, 1099, 1080, 1090, 1041, 1042. Let's see, what else do I know? Code 0, code 4, 1057, 1038. Let's see, 10.7 and 10.8. Those are the ones I mainly know.
Cool deal. If you were to be hired on an LSPD, are there any specific divisions within LSPD that you are particularly interested in joining and why?
Um, There isn't really any specific ones. I just climb up the ranks and go as I go. As I learn more inside PD, if I find like one that I feel like would suit me better or something that I feel like more be interesting, more interactions, and I would proceed to go there. But as of right now, I don't really see any divisions
Cool
besides like
deal.
SWAT. That's like the one. That's like probably like a one that I might feel interested in. But if I learn more about it, I will know why.
How do you plan to stay physically and mentally prepared for the demands of this role?
Um, I do a lot of meditating to clear the mind, ease the soul. Um, so that's another thing I like to do. Let's see what else. Stay working out to stay fit. As an officer, I do a lot of running, and staying fit is the number one thing. Also, um, very working on being very professional. That's another. What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it.
Alright. You understand PD corruption is not allowed at any time. If found to be corrupt, you will be terminated immediately and possible government intervention.
Yes, sir.
You on this soul cannot be actively in a gang, involved with a gang, and if found working with or affiliated with one, you will be terminated immediately and face prosecution. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You understand that employment at LSPD is at will and you can be removed at any time without prior notice.
Yes, sir.
Cool deal. Alright, well, that concludes the interview. You got any questions for me?
Um, Not that I know of.
Alright, cool deal. Well, thank you for your time. I'll escort you down, and then I'll post this. I'll upload it. I'll have command look at it as well. They'll vote, or the interview team, sorry. And then if it is a yes, we'll let you know in the emails.
All right. I cannot get off this chair for some reason. Oh my gosh.
If you flex your X muscle.
Yeah, I can't even put my I can't even put my hands up. I got the
What the
a
hell?
little menu or not. I mean, I
Let's
don't
see.
know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to say this.
There we go.
The little cuffing circle.
Ease.